I'm Chris Goward, founder of WiderFunnel, an optimization and growth marketing agency in Vancouver, Canada. Well, I think companies today know they need to be experimenting. They know they have to have either conversion optimization or growth marketing or growth hacking, whatever they want to call it. Companies are doing it, but they don't know how very well now. So what we're finding is a lot of people are still at their early stage of maturity in this discipline. So we don't have to sell the idea of experimentation anymore, but now we have to help people to understand, how do I create a great process, a great culture, great methodology, and have great ideas to actually test. Well, process is important to create guideposts so that organizations can work together. A process has to be designed so that it has enough flexibility so that creativity can still happen. So process shouldn't be structured so much that it restricts people from having creativity to come up with new ideas, but it should allow people to understand how to get those ideas tested and implemented properly. It is possible to find the unique, rare people, these optimized, I call them optimization unicorns, who have this ability to hold these two opposing mindsets, this creative, inspiration-driven and the data-driven mindset all at once, and be able to switch between the two of them. It's very rare to find one person that can do that. If you do, hold on to them tightly. But if you have the right process in place, you can actually bake those two mindsets into the process. You don't have to find those unique unicorns. Like I said, you can get by with a horse that has a bump on its head instead. Yeah, we've been doing a lot more research on that in the past few years at WiderFunnel. And what we found is that emotional drivers are where people make decisions. Now, I've known that since I took sales training back in the 90s. And Tom Hopkins, who was my sales mentor back then, said that he just drove into my head. Remember, people make the purchase decision emotionally and they defend the purchase rationally. You have to provide both the emotion that drives them to act and the data and facts to help them support it and rationalize it later. Every CRO expert today needs to understand consumer psychology, behavioral economics, persuasion, marketing, neuromarketing, whatever you want to call it. There's all kinds of different fields and splinters that are having so much investment right now in research. There's amazing opportunities there to use that for marketing and to ethically understand how to move people along the purchase funnel. So we do a lot of experimentation in that area. It's one of our biggest growth areas for sure. User insights come from all over the place. So within the explore phase of the infinity optimization process that I described, there are various data sources. So you want to look at user research, you want to look at your data analytics. User testing, we have a service called Motivation Lab, which is designed as a user test designed to uncover user experience challenges, but also to uncover those motivational drivers, for example. This is a messy process of exploring and trying to create some meaning in people's emotional drivers. And then you take all those ideas wherever they come from and feed them into a validate experimentation process.